Hi. So you might be able to tell from the opening shot here, we are going to be listening to what I think is one of the great instrumentals of all time. This is the theme song to Hawaii Five-O. Incredible, right? Incredible. And honestly, like I don't know enough about sort of instrumentation or musicality to really give an in-depth or even frankly accurate description of this, but I can just sort of I am an expert, however, in how I feel about things, and so that's what I will say. The opening of the, you know what, I may even have to go back to it. The opening of this song, it's kind of like the opening, it makes me feel the same way as the opening of the James Bond song, which is like this little tiny piece of music is about to take me on a journey. I am about to be flooded with visual imagery and like a sense of pace and time and um, not just energy, but like something is about to happen. Like it's very active. Like, and it's not just about, it's the kind of music where it's not just about listening to something. It's really descriptive. It takes you to a place. It tells you a thing. And I think the thing in my mind, when I think about the Hawaii Five-O theme song, I think about that huge wave because it's like this is the auditory version of that. It's huge and big and dense and mobile and kind of dangerous and like unstoppable and it's coming for you kind of thing. Like it is the two of the things it just works so well together, right? So I'm gonna go back to this beginning again. Yeah, and like the percussion, the drums on this, unbelievable. Like the beat is undeniable. And it does such a great job. It's sort of like there's pieces of it and then it leads into the next thing. I was actually trying to identify like, what is this main instrument here? Are they horns? Is it, what is it? Yeah, it's woodwind of I don't know. I want to say trumpets, some kind of horns or whatever, but also so it's this really strong single melody in the front, but then in the back, like it's crazy back there. It's like the flight of the bumblebees back there. Like I mean, all of this kind of cascading, like percussion and everything. I mean, it's so chaotic, but also it's so precise. Unbelievable. Yeah, and what is that? Is that's a key change? Is it an octave down? And so you're repeating the sort of theme again, but in a different way. And I love that sort of buildup where it's like it's almost like it takes you right to the doorstep and then it drops you off. And here we go again. I mean, it's so good. I'm going to stop before the big buildup at the end. It's also so like there's that sort of Austin Powers. Like I think that's one of the things that movie did really, really well was to take that sort of 60s kind of vibe where it's all this kind of like Bob Fosse choreography and all of that and just and sort of show like what's really great about it. It really puts me in mind of that, like that kind of dancing, that sort of frenetic, like, have you ever seen Steve McQueen like really dancing? It's incredible, right? That kind of thing, like what was really, really cool in the 60s? What was really like cutting edge, like front line of pop culture in the 60s? It really puts me in mind of all of that. I mean, it's flawless. I really think like as an instrumental, short, sweet, gets you going. It's like again, I think I react with the very much the same way that I react to like other really great instrumentals, the 007. If you don't have like that sort of soundtrack, like the 007 soundtrack, do yourself a favor, man. Get into it. The music of the James Bond films is as great as you think it is. Yeah. As far as iconic goes, it doesn't get much better than this. Again, this is another show that I don't know very well. I think well they've rebooted it. Now they've redone Hawaii Five O. It is very bad. If you haven't seen it, like the new version of it, you're not missing anything. It's a very trite, very terrible like American network TV show, badly written, poorly acted. Oddly, there's good actors on that show, but it's a very bad show. But this theme, I mean, you can't beat it. It is, I mean, if you come to the end of that theme and you don't want to see what happens next, man, I don't know how to help you. This theme, iconic, absolutely iconic. I know nothing about anybody who wrote it, anybody who's responsible for it, but I hope that right before they go to sleep at night, they just have a moment and remind themselves, I wrote one of the great theme songs of all time. And then they drift off into a lovely land. So those are my thoughts. I would love to hear yours. So I'll meet you down in the comments and I'll see you in the next one.